Honestly, how in the world are ads already over? It feels like it's been way too fast. I guess it's almost 5 minutes into stream. 1 second, I need a new mic stand, honestly. I'll add that to my Christmas list. But we're here. Oh, right. I do need to switch, of course, rooms. Hey, there we are. There that cute faces. How you guys doing? How's life? How's my music volume? Just a little bit loud for my taste. I like it to be audible, but just like the barest edge of that. To be fair, I think that this is still louder than that. Like if every time I listen to my own stream, I'm like, oh yeah, it's plenty loud. But people like being able to hear the music, so you know. And it's not competing with me, so once again, you know. Yellow bees, watch as they time. Anyway, how you doing, Cole? Welcome into your morning stream. Your preschool routine. Man, I lifted my chair a bunch just because I wanted it to be more level as I napped on my desk just an hour ago. 30 minutes ago. And it just feels comfortable. It does mean that I'm sitting much higher relative to my camera, and I might lose tracking a little bit more because of that. I need to adjust. I need a better mic stand and a better phone stand, honestly. But they work. They are functional. I would. Okay, anyway. Oh, weird day for me right now. Just like, I was very tired, but now I'm not. I would not say manic by any means. I'm just kind of awake properly, and I'm not used to being properly awake. And just check. Have I lost tracking that poorly? If I'm looking at screen. When did I lose tracking there for a second? Was I adjusting something? Music, good for you. Life is a Wrecking Ball. Yesterday was cramping without your bra inside shitting itself before bed. Now I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah. Things I'm thankful not to deal with. That and endometriosis. It's okay. I'm sure one day we will breed that out of humans. Boy. My phone is trying to get away from me. To be fair, I do have the bearing which holds it in place kind of at maximum lever arm, so it's definitely fighting for its life to stay together. It actually snapped on me earlier this summer, like the literal clamp just holding my phone in place. For me adjusting it, it snapped free. I'm like, oh shit, how am I gonna hold my phone? And the answer is super glue it together, and it's been holding well now. I do have a rubber band, which is kind of always in my way, which is supporting clamp force. Give it some support, you know. Gonna take another coffee sip. Good stuff. But my life is pretty, well, at least you know you're not pregnant. True. That is upside. Only thing worse than period is not knowing why you don't have one. To be fair, this is something that has been... The medical community is a little bit on and off again on it. There's not enough research into it. But as far as we can tell, if you have like birth control meds, any kind of birth control, hormonal birth control med, not any, most, will make cramps less, will make it easier. But also, a lot of doctors are, particularly for people who have really bad period cramps, will actually prescribe that you have basically the same pill hormonal birth control, or also the little arm implants will work the same way. But rather than like usually they give you 5 placebo doses because in order to stimulate your body to give a period, but there's no real reason for that beyond the fact that old-timey doctors inventing the pill believed that you had to have a period, and we wanted to not interrupt cycles like that. But there's no actual medical data behind that belief. And there's also not any medical data saying whether or not it's bad to get rid of it. As far as we can tell, getting rid of your period doesn't cause any knock-on effects. And so you see a lot of doctors, once again, particularly for people with really bad menstrual cramps, prescribe the pill, but without the placebo doses. So you just take the hormones every day, and it gets rid of your period. You'll still have usually, you know, spotting, bleeding. There's always going to be a bit of that around the time of month. But no period, no cramps. Generally just a much nicer experience. Same thing if you get the arm hormonal implant. I'm not sure about the Mirena IUD. I think that hormonal IUDs thin the walls, so it's better. Yeah. Some people always have had no period at all or irregular periods, but there is something to be said that at least in ye olden days, doctors were hesitant to induce a lack of periods or irregular periods. And so that's why the pill, the regular pill, has 5 placebo doses so that you still get a period. But as far as I know, the medical research says that those placebo doses are not necessary, that there's no significant side effects to just being stable on hormones, and in fact, might very well be easier on your body. Having hormones stop taking that, like being irregular amounts of hormone in your body, can be really rough on it for obvious reasons. Your body acclimates to being in certain thresholds. So the hormonal pill, taken just without the placebo days, gets rid of a period or makes it once every 3 months, makes it very light to the point of really generally just being a bit of spotting. And as far as I know, doctors are still a little bit reluctant to do it just because there's not an extensive category of research on what that'll do. But the research we have says that it seems to be fine. As far as I know, I am not a doctor and I am not your doctor. You know, medical advice. I am just relaying what I have heard about menstrual cramps. But yeah. Unfortunately, IUDs work great and also can get rid of periods or reduce periods significantly. But I understand that getting them implanted, particularly if you haven't already had kids, is among the most painful things in the world. And doctors, gynecologists, don't tend to be very gentle about it. It's one of those things where you want to shop around and find, if you don't already have a female gynecologist, make sure that it's a female gynecologist, and ideally one that also has an IUD. Weird thing to ask your doctor, hey, are you using an IUD? But you want to have them be as gentle about placing those as you can. Because it's kind of reverse childbirth. To a lesser degree, but still. Like, you're pushing something significantly bigger than what's meant to go up there into this space. And you want to have it placed right, because if it pulls itself out, that's really bad for you. And you should take a maximum dosage of ibuprofen, specifically, before you go in. Potentially a maximum dose of both ibuprofen and paracetamol. You can take those together, and they are mostly safe. Paracetamol is, acetaminophen for American viewers. Actually, a really dangerous painkiller. Here's one that I learned. So, for every drug, medicine, etc., there is I don't remember what the term is, something index, which is basically what is the ratio between the minimum dosage to be effective and the dosage which probably could kill you. And for various things, educational twitch, cocaine has could potentially kill you index of like 10. So 10 doses between where people feel effects of cocaine versus where it could kill them by making your diaphragm stop working generally. Alcohol has something like 7, right? If the amount of alcohol it takes to make someone drunk, if they take 7 times that amount, it might just fatally kill them through alcohol poisoning, not through them inhaling vomit or anything. Which, to be fair, if you think about it, like, if you're drunk at 3 shots, or let's say you can feel the effects of alcohol at 2 shots, right? Maybe a shot and a half. 14 shots is a lot. So, like, that makes sense. Apparently, the potentially lethal dose for acetaminophen, aka Tylenol, aka paracetamol, is like as low as 3 and used to be like 1.7 before they lowered the dose some years ago, the recommended dose. So, like, never, if you're going to take more than the recommended dosage of a painkiller, make the fuck sure that it's not paracetamol / acetaminophen. They're the same thing, just like in Europe they call it paracetamol. In America, we call it acetaminophen. Same deal. But yeah, dangerous as fuck. Incidentally, paracetamol with a mixture with caffeine is what Midol is. That is one thing interesting with acetaminophen. It is one of those drugs that we cut with other drugs because we have noticed slightly different effects depending on what you cut it with to better relieve certain pains. Anyway, that is my Rory's health class discussion, time, period, whatever. All sorts of random, semi-helpful knowledge. Crazy. Oh, now I'm feeling a little bit over warm. I'm gonna turn down my heat a little bit because I find having a electric blanket is as or more effective and a lot cheaper. I kind of need to redo the weather stripping on my doors because I can feel that they are not super well sealed, but otherwise my house also just has good insulation, so the fact that I had it warm, it'll take a minute to cool down. All right, let's Limbus it up. All right, I need to unmute Limbus. And I like my own music, so let's make sure that... Ah. Oh, that is loud. Sorry, ears. That's probably fine. All right, so I preemptively yesterday, because today is the last day of Valpurgis. Like, so it says expires 20th at 10 Korean Standard Time. I don't know exactly when that is. I guess probably this evening, but I wasn't fucking around with it. So I already decided on what to dispense and already took care of that, actually. So, like, if you look at my dispensary, only have 14 yellow boxes left. Have a bunch of some weird, specifically Ishmael and Sinclair. I have just a ton of their shards, but I'm sure that I'll figure out something to do with those. But, so I extracted out, if I go to Sinners, my pool of things. I got this, I got her by polling. I got you as a guaranteed. So yeah. And I actually got her 3 times. That's why I have so fucking much Ishmael. Because I got her 3 times before I got Gregor. In fact, I never got Gregor through polling. But then I purchased Knight of Despair and Queen of Hatred. And once I was to that point, I was looking and I'm like, you know, Tremor sinking, extremely good sinking. Charge, sinking, rupture, has a bunch of stuff. But like I have, these 2 are both great charge units, and I already had a couple of good charge units. So we upped these because then I could, or rather, since I already had these and a couple of good charge units, and I got her, these 3 are all sinking. So I just need a couple of good sinking units left to make a good sinking team. So I ended up getting Solemn Lament also. There are higher priority ones in theory, but some stuff, like I also, at the same time as I was doing that, I grabbed Prince of La Mancha because Valpurgis is going to come back before Season 6 comes back. So I need to focus and make sure that I get all of the Season 6 stuff. So even though Merceau's ego is one of the highest value things that you can get in the game, I didn't touch it because I needed all of my Merceau shards, and I'm low enough in resources that I can't really afford to just like do everything, right? I didn't get the whatchamacallit boys, the full stop boys, because I have a lot of... Yo, liar! What are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. What the hell? How are you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing? Let me... Lyra raid. Minx, do you remember how to do shoutouts? Do you want to try? I honestly already have it ready, but I always like to see you practicing your mod skills. Losing our minds over, yo, that worked, mate. Well done. I'm actually going to use the command, because that way I get more information, but that does work, yeah. Road to Empress. Oh, Doomed Yowie. Understandable, understandable. We love Doomed Yowie. We love Yowie. I was just going over... what I pulled, what I rather dispensed from my Valpurgis. Just got to Strem. What did you miss? Not much. Bunch of girl talk with Cole about reducing menstrual cramps, and then also about how toxic paracetamol is. Actually, that's pretty much it. And then I started to talk about, as I'm going to go from the beginning, what I got from Valpurgis, because I did all of my dispensing last night because I didn't want Valpurgis to end before I did dispensing. So, like, if I look at my stuff, 25 stream streak, impressive. Only have 14 boxes left. I also did most of my Season 6 shopping at the same time, because I didn't want to run low and I wanted to do that. So, like, if I look at Sinners, I also got Prince of La Mancha Land, which was my #1 Season 6 pickup. But that means that because I knew that I wanted Prince of La Mancha Land, even though the Merceau Valpurgis Ego is truly goated, I don't want to touch it because I needed as many shards as I could get, you know? And I only had like 450 boxes. So what we ended up doing, first pick was, of course, Night of Despair. Just like incredible. I threw pulls and guaranteed. I pulled freaking Hanafuda 3 times before finally pitying Gregor. But whatever, dude. That's fine. I should also say, hey, Raiders, I'm Rory. Casual... Man, I had a good thing to say and then I lost it. Well, that's never coming back. Whatever. I am casual player, but no, I was going to say casual thirst trap, they, them, e-boy. Do a lot of Minecraft. Lara's actually on my Minecraft server. Rarely have seen her in the flesh there, but I know that she plays. I do that Minecraft Mondays. And fairly new to Limbus, mostly because I got an account like a year or 2 ago. But I wanted to play through library as much as I could first. And so I've kind of just been sitting on Limbus. And I've been playing the cantos in the background. Just very much at my own pace with a hardcore friend. So I'm not very far in the cantos, unfortunately. It means that I don't even have hard mode dungeons yet. But that's fine. Does also mean that this is my first Valpurgis. So I've definitely had to choose what I could get carefully. I got Night of Despair. Had Hanafuda through polls. I realized that I was mostly good on a charge team, so I grabbed Queen of Hatred. And then because I looked and I'm like, okay, incredible sinking unit, good sinking unit / some support stuff, and just also great damage. Like both of these are damage people, right? So is Donkey for that matter. But Don Quixote has sinking. She's not good for it, but she's a sinking unit. Between having 4 solid charge units, by the way, I also have a couple other options for charge if I wanted to trade out. But 4 solid charge units and 2 good sinking units plus 1 that is sinking, I decided to put my other points into getting Solemn Lament Yusung. Because that just adds another solid sinking unit. As soon as Season 7 rolls around, which we're expecting to happen late December, early January, I heard from, Kim Jae-hoon that we are expecting by the end of the year is the Project Moon goal. So we'll see when that happens. Right now, I can't use the dispenser for old stuff when the season's about to end. I need to save all of my shards for stuff that's about to get locked. But when Season 7 rolls around, I'm going to trade out Honglu here for Reindeer. I also, by the way, of course, have Lord Hongyeon and Mistress. Thumb Sinclair. I have a bunch of the must-haves from Season 6, right? I might pick up another 1 or 2 in the next month or so, but we'll just see what the last event is and whatever other things. I probably can dispense 1 more thing before Season 6 ends, I expect. Maybe a bit more, because I have a whole bunch of Sinclair and Ishmael things, and even if I am dispensing older units, it's better than letting the shards turn into thread. But that's what I have. So I was about to test new units out on normal Mirror Dungeon. Yeah. I did have Thumb Sinclair ready just as a little bit of extra support for Solemn Lament, but I realized that I don't have 4 Pride Resonance that I can ever do, so we'll trade that out for... What's your support? Plus 10 blunt damage. Unfortunately, that's always going to be Knight of Despair, so blunt damage won't matter. Minus 10 damage isn't great. I guess your best support that I can do. Otis, I already know that she's... that might not be true. I remember that her... Is it Bleed Tide? Heals 4 sanity when defeating an enemy which has bleed. Problem is, I don't want to always, like the least one, I don't want to heal sanity, and bleed is inconsistent. On a sinking team, that's good. Limbus Company! Limbus Company! There you go. Best I could do. Lara could do it better. I'll just keep him for the run because free Starlight. Merceau. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything from a passive. You know what? Maybe. Your passive is completely... Yeah, Blood Feast. Not going to be helpful. But Thumb Capo is handy for support. You're just there for support. I will make sure that you have the right egos just in case. Okay. I've played a bit with these two already. I know how they work. I've never played with Donkey or with Solemn Lament before. I mean, I played with Donkey. I haven't played with Queen of Hatred Donkey before. So I might need you guys' help to tell me how we run that, right? Because I am focusing on sinking, I assume that I'll want to get her sanity low, which I guess I can do through egos. By the way, what egos do we have? Rupture's funny. It will at least drop her ego faster. Particularly if I oh, the crow's only 30. That's interesting. What passive does it give, by the way? Interesting random critical hit benefit there. We're never going to get 15 plus rupture unless something really weird happens. So I'm not even going to bother thread spinning it. Every time I try to boot Limbus Company these days, it takes like 6 minutes. Blech. All right. I'm not going to use this anyway, so I'm just going to do that. Let's drive, mirror. You can tell that I've already used up my points for it, but we might as well enjoy. I think the number one thing that we'll want is some sinking gifts. Charge also, though, obviously, particularly since we have 5 charge units. I don't actually need you. I might as well go for the Starlight. Same with you. You're not strictly necessary. I don't need the support passives. I think that all of the Walpurgis people should be like, why are you an event thing? Because you're part of the event, despite I guess you can pull on them. Okay, whatever. It's not like I'm going to use 113 Starlight anyway. We're just going to tap these 3. Better than yesterday when Cloudfair was down. That was sad. And then I think that I do want... to make charge go faster more than I care about syncing for my gift. Don't care about these though. Got really fast at selecting my Starlight whatever bonuses because I was scrolling through to get all of the... I was achievement hunting the other day, and one of the big ones... guaranteed is better. We'll have to get automated factory for the next one, of course. One of the ones that I was trying to get was to have 300 ego gifts, and with where I am in the story and playing only on normal mode, only way I was going to do that was to go in, pay 270 Starlight to select 3 ego gifts from random bullshit places, and pull back out. I also got fast at it because I was, for a while, just at the beginning of Walpurgis, I was just speed running through them, and I had certain things done. Anyway, approach them. De-escalate. That's actually going to be kind of good just because I have a lot of gloom skills. Ooh. Always a handy skill, and we'll always take a free gift. I would love... Okay, so... Order... We need to think about... things that benefit 1 and 2 with syncing and charge, so it's probably these two, and then the third unit haven't considered this. Loses out on any charge effects, but that's going to be less valuable for the most part. But gains more for syncing benefits than 5. And there's our proper team. And then back up, back up. Who cares? Back up, back up, back up. Throw it back. Since when have I had Don Quixote as announcer? But yeah, better 6 minutes than Cloudfair being down yesterday. Anyway, don't care about this. We might care about this fight just to, that one needs to happen. I also don't know anything with, if there's any tips or tricks that I need to think of for this boy, please backseat the hell out of me. I am giving you official permission. A request even.
복잡해군요.
All right. We're in business. Let's take it a bit slow. Yay, we have her negative. Good, 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 good. Lose 8, lose 5. Let's push her negative as quickly as I can. She won't just drop to 40 immediately like the other one. I'm gonna need to figure out how to get her sanity to stay low. That's not going to be trivial.
암호 시동 체크.
지키기 위해서 무슨 끈기야.
Good news is that my entire team, even without playing it well, most of them are very consistent and clash high, so could just slam him to death. Heh. Neither of you guys are going to survive anyway, so I might as well slap it around. Ah, yes. Well, they're all dead.
날카롭고 무서워하던 그 마음. 지키기 위해 나도 지킬 게 많거든.
All right. Yisung. Don't think I care about that right now. What about his skills? I need to read them now. Goddamn butterfly being complicated. For every value, inflict 3 count versus your inflict 2 count, but the fact that this is 4 coins means that it's actually negative anyway. Jesus, consume all of Living and Departed on self. Just shoot your load super early, I guess. I don't know what to do with this. Any Yi Song players who can assist? He's a complicated one. have not used Solemn Lament, sorry. This is probably... It's part of the, whatchamacallit? Part of the, total. I'm just gonna refresh and hope that I get one who I have a more obvious, I know how to work you, and that's another one of the required pieces. So we'll get that, and this is great. All right. First shop, spent like a year and a half in, but that's fine.
이 대검은 당신의 검이자 방패가 되어
Right, I always forget about how this is. Starts on gold, that's fine. I'd rather have it. Always need to do this to start. And who am I missing? Oh. Just need something to top off. Anyone particular? Yeah, sure.
암호 시동 체크. 그대 또한 잠들게. 자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고. 핫!
All right, and then let's defend with you. Let's just get charged up on units that need it right now, which is to say mostly these two. And this is actually even... Ooh. Don't want to do that necessarily. Actually, it's fine.
당신 짝패군요.
Because that'll just boost that.
맘
All right, so you're at, where are you? 2. Okay, so we don't use that anymore. Red, really? Fine. Is my bright at 1? That's so sad. I guess this will bring it to 3. Oh, and then it'll be 5 next turn, potentially. That's fine. You're at 10, you need 10 plus for that. That's fine, we'll do it. You can keep building charge. You keep building charge. Let's be a bit aggressive with you. And make sure at least that one's dead.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Oh, dang it. I knew an ad break was coming, but I didn't mention it. Sorry, guys. I am kind of just melting through them at least, so that's good. And then I can't. Just do throwaway skills. This is a very weird fight with how its waves are. I dislike this fight generally, I think. We'll do that. We'll... Okay, you can just kill somebody flat out, so let's do that. And then the girl needs... And then she'll do... Okay.
나가주게. 자, 진짜 이분은 이쪽으로 모으고 나가리판이네. 다음. 끝났으니까.
Sorry guys, just have to message something real quick. What do I need here for... What? You're still in red, which I can still do. And you're first. And we're at 0. We're back to 3 count on that. That's good, actually. Don't do a force reload. We don't need it. We just bide our time.
당신 짝패군요. 올인이었나요? 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
All right. Let's see. Can still do red, which is great. She's at 2-2, perfect. Bam. Interesting. We can throw a little nuke there. And I'm sure that she's high enough that she can throw her nuke, right? Yeah, everyone's at like 20 charge. So let's actually back off somewhere and nope. That'll be good.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
이 정도쯤이야? 지키기 위해서 너도 누군가에게 맡겨졌겠지만
끝났으니까.
Bam, bam.
맘.
All right, and then guess we'll actually be gentle with everybody. There we go.
너도 누군가에게 맡겨졌겠지만
자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고.
And of course we'll take... Come on. Ah, never. Never ever works. Obviously we take Frozen Cries. And then we are just looking for Automated Factory right now. It's why I grabbed the other... Man, that's crazy. Automated Factory with the guaranteed. Perfect. We'll just take top row. could go a little bit faster with the questions, but I don't need to do that.
열차 상태 확인.
No, we start on red. Not the preferred, but it's fine. Always have to start here with defense skill.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
좋아. 코이.
All right. Crunch, crunch. Hey, I love salt, pepper, birds, and the thought police. I often forget about birds. That's like,
정의 이름으로. 자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
da. By the way, how high up are you already? Unfortunate.
나가주게.
I like Hanafuda a lot. I hope I get a chance to replace some of her skills. Specifically, replace a couple of skill 1.
자, 진정하세요.
차라리. 3월.
Louder and louder. Always Starlight. Just my own preference. Unless I'm, once I get hard mode, I'll change that preference up, I'm sure, but...
파우스트. 전투 시작합니다.
Oh. All right. We always start her like that, and then... Yeah, getting Don Quixote negative is going to be a pain. I can do Envy Resonance, which actually works well for charge. I'd rather dominate. Hey, 4 Gloom Resonance, that's nice at least.
암호 시동 체크.
3월. 사랑으로 정의.
Yeah, the more I can switch out Hanafuda's skills, the better that will be for me. Put a new screenshot on Project Alpha in Discord. Ooh. This is really unfortunate. Guess we'll go for yellow. No, I should go for red because I can see red coming up. That should be plenty. What I'd really like is some resource boost because Hanafuda and
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Queen of Hatred both like to use their egos a lot. So for 2 geodes, mineshaft, and trial chamber, I mean, it's a huge area that you're digging deep down, so not at all surprised by that. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty.
파우스트, 전투 시작합니다.
Hanafuda and Wingbeat are only Valkyrias that you've not gotten. Dang. Let's go, I guess. Right. Always has to start the same way. Doing what? Project Dolphin? Mm-hmm. There we go.
짝패군요.
그대 또한
Might have time this season. I don't have any plans for this season to end anytime soon. Make a home in mountain? Uh-huh.
좋아, 코이코이.
This season's had a slow start, and so I'm very happy just letting it kind of ride. I feel like nobody is leaving it because they've done everything that they've wanted, like, at all. Dang it, she stabbed herself, and that was as far as the fight went. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. Maybe it's not the nap that helped. Hey, one of the things I was looking for. Very handy to keep our count up. Why have I been so low energy? Can I bring myself to productivity stream? Yeah. I think it's cool that you do the productivity, the co-work streams. Hey, all you had to do is ask for it, and you can get the, Needs 2 of 3. Needs 2 of 4. I like those odds. Haven't done it in a month? Ooh. I mean, being low energy sucks, and it's that time of year, and you're one of the only viewers who I suspect is as high in latitude as I am. So it's dark early for you too, and that fucking sucks. Don't know if it's as rainy for you as it is for me. Probably not.
억압 작업이 성공했어.
Alright, there's an ego resource gift. That'll help. This helps a lot. But I mean, like, not so much about whether it's snow or rain, though I'm not surprised. I do think rain is worse, for how it feels in the winter, but how cloudy it is. Like, it gets extra dark extra early here just because it's overcast every day. Wonder if it'll stick this time. It's about that. Actually, kind of surprising. Late November being first sticking snow. All right, we'll grab this and then look at. Don't often open my windows, huh? I don't follow. I only have the first half, right? Yeah. I'm just very lucky. Oh, I could purchase it? Man, I didn't even look at what the other gifts were. Had to go trick-or-treating in a snowsuit? Yeah, like, snow didn't stick for Halloween usually. Like, it would usually be the last melt would happen sometime right after Halloween. Like, we'd have reasonable snow sometime around Halloween. Sometimes Halloween would be just still crisp. Sometimes there'd be snow on the ground. It would melt off one more time, and then should let sunlight in more often. Dark is bad for you. I didn't even look at what else there was besides haunted shoes. I don't think there was anything valuable, so I'm just going to let that one ride. And so much ice when you're slipped and started wearing neck brace. Damn. That sucks. I could go all the way to this. He gets charged pretty quickly, and I'm going to have other things. Yeah, let's go for a skill 3. I already upgraded once to skill 2. Also, my back just twinged in a way that told me that it was trying to not exist. One more refresh, not worth it. Still looking for, like, I don't mind upgrading his skills, but I would have preferred Hanafuda or Queen of Hatred or Dawn. Oh well. It's only second one. And why was I thinking if this was reindeer? Because I was looking at having 5 charge and 5 sinking. So that's 1, 2, 3 of each. Oh yeah, and then 2 charge only. Charge, 2 sinking only. 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. People dream of White Christmas. As a kid, you dream of brown Halloweens. Mm-hmm. Understandable. But now, I mean, hell. We usually get snow will stick for about a week or 2 here. It's very weird to me. We'll do that. Cool. just throw a bunch of these unopposed at him. I like that we see 2 of the same skill. Very handy.
당신 짝패군요.
And then we'll get the sinking theme fusion, and that'll really help keep my sinking up. I am going to need to figure out something for Don Quixote. Oh, that'll do it. I need to read. How is it that gain a magical arcana. I don't need to do it right now. And it would be significantly less functional right now, so we're going to let that ride for 1 round. I could trade this out for another stabby blade. Skill 1 versus skill versus defense is pretty similar. Let's do that. And are you at... Good.
나아가주게.
And then we'll be able to do a 4 envy next round. I need to look into getting more envy skills, start rolling more heavily for that. Oh, she lost. Okay, we do have to take care of those, so I will do this, I guess, anyway.
나아가주게.
I don't think getting the magical arcana though will matter. What kind of nickname would you give someone named Linus?
지키기 위해서라도 지킬 게 많거든.
Linny. Hey, and it's the one we needed. Ooh, we're gonna be in such good shape. Holy. Oh yeah, very glad that I didn't buy the haunted shoes. All right. To be crushed. I don't remember how my team lineup is. All slashing. You're going to be traded out eventually, but no blunt. You're all blunt at least. Is that literally it? Yeah. Actually, piercing is pretty good. Lina. Lina. So here's the thing. I would still say Linny is appropriate. Why does Richard shorten to Dick? A lot of nicknames take a resemblance of the name and then change up pronunciations and do all sorts of stuff. Like Richard to Richie makes sense. Richard to Rick is already a phenonym change. And then obviously Dick is just weird. Otherwise, like, it's just what the game does. Oh, Texas, this Atlanta. I do think there's a bit of a cultural thing on, like, English nicknames tend to end in E. And I'm not sure that that's true across cultures. Lulu. I mean, reasonable, I guess. Okay, so blunt is worthless. So I would be doing it literally just to have my choice of that. That's no good. This boosts charge. And I can always grab the hammer. Let's see. Blech. To be pierced is actually pretty good for me. Hammer up, 2 4-star gifts up. It's going to have a lot of stuff. Let me, because I seem to recall. Yeah. All piercing, all piercing. Blunt, blunt, slash. Are you all piercing? Pierce, pierce, slash. We actually have like a perfect mix of every damage type. That's so annoying. But I don't need to grab them. I'm gonna glance at these other guys just to see. All right, let's do it. It just gives a lot that I need. The piercing is going to be mid, but... and we'll take this line. Take the ego gift.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
Waiting. All right. Always choice. I could just... Did I really? Oh no. No, I did not. Oh. Whoops. Actually, let's also put that to the defense skill. I pronounced defense weird there for some reason.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Good start. Funny little rupture boost. Two of them have rupture skills, just like coincidentally. We can... Ed is easy. Al is easy. Lulu is funny. Uh-huh. Let's do those. Let's... How's your charge, buddy? 10, which is actually enough, weirdly. Magical girl it up. And make sure somebody is dead. We'll do that. It was associated with death and spirits. Interesting. What game, by the way?
지킬 게 많거든.
Like, I've been chatting about it with you, but I have no clue what we're relating to. It's not so. Oh, that's the name of the game. Interesting. Okay. Is this our next project? Just as soon as we finish with man, my brain went to amnesia. I already have it, unfortunately. Favorite spider dance? Interesting. I'll take that. We're gonna... Ooh, that's big. I think that we just grab another skill too, because that also... Ishmael Ultimate Gambler, it's true. Real. I think we'll just upgrade this to a 2 because I also like getting more envy resonance. Although... Hey, very beginner noob, and I'm confused why game won't let you play. First dungeon thing they have To set skills onto enemies certain slot, but nothing's working. Without seeing your game, I can't help. Like, you have to go into the counter. You have to set the skills exactly where it tells you to. It's very particular where you place them at first. Yeah, I'm not doing that, though. Sorry. Like, it could be that. Is it a focused or unfocused encounter? Like, try just dragging the skills rather than trying to place them on enemies. Just click on them from left to right. And if they form a chain, like an orange glow follows around it, then it is auto-selecting where to put it for you, and you don't get control of that. Tara makes a good point. It's either this or both very good. I think that first we increase our NB resonance, and then fusion gonna be big. We don't actually care what it fuses to, because first we're just gonna do guaranteed fusion. Try to do a solo Heath. Not ideal. Which Heathcliff? There are Heathcliffs who can do it. There are Heathcliffs who cannot. Wild Hunt? Ooh. I don't know Wild Hunt enough. I know that he's OP. Feels like he... Doesn't Wild Hunt damage himself? Like, I recently saw somebody do W Corp Heathcliff solo mirror dungeon all the way through 15. And he can get away with it because he gives himself a lot of shield and is just tanky in general. Wild Hunt can do it. Have to have good luck on encounters too. All right. 2 tier 4 fusion gifts on beginning of at floor 3. Now I can only do normal mirror dungeon, so like this is an incredible start between having a resource gift, a money gift, catalog, gloom healing. Like, we're off to a great start, but we're only going to 5 floors, so whatever. Have to, no idea how, but I see the fight button after trying all skill combos. Hyper specific. Yeah, that's kind of how it tends to be. It's rough. Okay, but I think we got what we needed. We did the fusions that we need. So now we are outie. Yo, thanks for the follow. All right, we got another. We got our envy resonance boost up a little bit. You know what, kid? We're just gonna do this right off the bat. Let's just slam you with so much damage. Get it started right. Wants to start with blue, which is unfortunate, but are still gonna do it. Since we are going that route anyway, do that. Might as well pound the body a bit. Dominating, power counter. Wasn't there something about this? If you had barrier, no. Just making stuff up again. That's fine. Beat him the frick up. If you get an end corp, just reset because you're not winning. Oof.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Pew pew. It also means that we get whatchamacallit, amplitude conversion early. We like to see that. Okay, we did the necessary. Any purple incoming? You have some, so I'll be able to. All right. It really doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You're above 10? Yeah, you are. 14's a good number. We love to see it. Throw that. Execution. Can't see what. Is that yellow? All right. Too slow to do shit. Dominating. All right. I think that will break the hand anyway. So right now is 2 sinking, ego gifts, and nanograph. Interesting.
이쪽으로 모으고
Well, I overthought that fight. It's fine. I will comment that I'm kind of a noob at the game. I've only been playing since collab, so a lot of what you say, like, I'm fairly steeped in meta knowledge because I hang out a lot with an absolute nerd, but a lot of stuff is still going to go over my head, right? Oh well. Shallowth and Flask, perfect, just what I was looking for. None of these excite joy in me. We'll re-roll it. Maybe. Doesn't offer a lot of sinking gifts. That's unfortunate. Except for the one, of course. But I don't need that many more. Does it give... No, it actually doesn't give many of any of the gifts that I need. NDA. Why? Okay. Also, I see your emeralds. Yeah. The shop cost is worthless. Has a couple of good sinking gifts, couple of good charge gifts. Illusory Hunt is good. I can get a guaranteed charge gift there. I'm gonna reroll it. I can do better. Could be good. Okay. Has all the charge things I want. Some sinking things. Has this up. Can guarantee me... Wait, which one was that? Oh, both of those up. Guarantees me a peep. This early is such a game changer. Also has good sinking gifts. Money very late. Skill 1 gets Clash Power. Such a narrow usage. All right, but I'll. Of course, this also is not great. Let's just choose between this stuff. Money things versus... Alright, we'll take envy. We can do something with that charge gift. Worst case, it's a couple bit more shield. And let's be greedy. Really greedy would be this way. Oh, Centipede. Centipede's a good pickup. Like this better, particularly since I have catalog.
침식도 양호. 아마도
It's not going to be that useless on a charge team. It's just mid. The skill 1 aspect isn't going to be very handy, mostly. But it's still probably better than 70 cost, so, you know. Dominating, please be yellow. Yes. Oh, actually, I wish that it was red. Never mind. Oh, well. So it goes. Or fusions could use it, if it comes to it. And we'll do 10 to 18 defense is actually kind of crazy. You know what? Let's just bully the hell out of you. I take it back.
만만찮겠군.
Dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum.
사랑으로 정의 이름으로.
Crunch. Probably should have changed the color of that turn, honestly. Well, I might 50-50 it. I got lucky. Ooh. We could. I think the hysteria is not it yet. Mostly because, oh, you're already at 15 and you're at 13. That's good enough. Never mind. Hysteria it up. Means that we're going to deal some crazy damage right now, which is also handy. Iron Mouse global emote. Woo! Wait. Global emote? That's crazy. I mean, she is VTuber of the year, but that's still super cool. Okay, this can solo kill. Can probably solo kill. Where's this one going? Magical girl. We'll back her up. I guess that's the choice.
당신 짝패군요.
Ah, ads. I always forget to warn you guys.
나에겐 아프다도 지킬 게 많거든.
Pew pew, mother trucker.
좋아. 코이코이.
I need to remember what the charge skill does. Oh yeah, dead. Survived at 2. Whoops. Interesting. I think I would rather burst. I already have something hitting you, right? Plenty hard enough. Orange skill when we can. A sound cue to listen like you do? Yeah, the thing is that I see it. I just need to set my warning for it to be, instead of 3 minutes, 1 minute, so that I see it and immediately give the warning.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Fix that real quick.
만만치 않겠군.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Ooh, that's a big pickup. What the hell? Just randomly get this from a node fight? I'll take that. I always wonder with this one because it says upon acquisition, all deployed identities get 5 levels. Can you level it to 2 and then use it as fusion material and keep the levels? If you level it all the way to 3, it disappears, right?
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
Hey, Centipede, like I predicted. We don't need anything fancy here. Just beat him up a bit. Tried that. You lose everything if you get rid of it. That's sad. It lies to you. Stabby. Put the person who has negative dice on the potential paralyze, you know, just in case.
날카롭고 정확한.
He's already at 3 potency. That's crazy.
지키기 위해서.
Negative skills are really funny with negative skills are really funny with minus coin people. All right. I'll just do that. Perfect. It's gonna be dead after this. Oh shit, it's fast. Reset. They're all focusing your song. All right. Just in case. It's going to cost him a bit of sanity, but that's okay. He hit that. Oh, right. The other way that I can end the fight is to break the head. I always forget that that's an option. Twitch is telling you to mooch off of the hype train? You can mooch off of hype trains? What does that even mean? My own emote from hyping myself up? That's crazy.
정리 시간이다.
Still, 5 levels just for winning the fight is good. So close. Almost A-res too, but also I need to start like this. Well, we'll get one magical arcana. We do that. We wants me to do red, and who am I to say no?
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Should have in order to get the cool cat. Oh, stream together. Hey, Tara, if you want to mooch off me at any time to get benefits, please do. I give you full permission. Where is it? Anyway, having made my inappropriate joke, I will disappear like the wind. Hey, there it is. Yeah, you can take a little bit of damage. You're fine. Go there. Go. Probably want to... I don't get hype trains. Me either, to be fair. Okay, that's probably just going to kill. I probably don't need to respond to this. You... probably need some help. And finally, the kid. All right.
승객을 정리합니다.
올인이었나요?
Yeah, I figured. Should have tried not to win. This was my chance to get Miss Arcana Slave into the negative. Maybe there's another wave. Or I mean more in this wave. Surely. Because I kind of just mulched these guys. It's not over. Can't get another Arcana Slave, unfortunately. Can try stalling them, I guess. You're only at 2, right? Or I mean 1. But it's going to eat that anyway. Damn it. A little overkill. Might not work, but we're winning all of the clashes, and then we can... It's a sinking team, I swear. Hey, there's a purple skill. Doesn't count, but there it is. 1 left alive. Oh well. We tried.
자, 2번은 이쪽으로 모으고
Dun dun dun, ba da 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 da.
이 백은 당신의 검자 방패가 돼요.
Surely this boss will last long enough that we can do it. Not gonna lead with it, but it was tempting. At least she'll start with 1 Arcana Slave.
나가주게.
얌전히 앉아 있어라.
You're at 15, you're at 13. Good enough.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Puts us to 3 Arcana Slave, I believe. Because we get 1 for using the skill and 1 for resonance. Man, did I not understand your skills? Oh don't know. It's just the fact that she has the double envy. One gives Arcana, and I wasn't looking well enough. So I got the one for Resonance. It's fine. We'll just stall and do it again. It'll work fine, I'm sure.
지키기 위해서 너도 누군가에게 나도 지키기
No, they're just dead.
좋아. 코이코이. 우리는요? 벌써 끝나. 맘.
Alright. I have to trust the boss to do it. Hopefully I can trade out with skill usefully. Otis, not useful. Tomorrow's Fortune, nice, but a little bit late. I have a lot of cost. That's nice. No. Can't not. Worth doing. I have one of these. All right, that's good stuff. Even if I'm not increasing envy, any I actually don't need that at all. God, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, they all start with 7 charge barrier once per wave, which effectively boosts up 7 count on the next turn. Then kind of have a 5+1 damage up. Offense level up. Gain charge. All great stuff. We want the other charge gift. At least we... have a couple of okay-ish things to boost our what you call it. This is fine. I just want to get negative sanity Don Quixote. Which is kind of tricky.
시작합니다.
Good start. Yeah. Oh, one-sided guard, what the hell? Surprising domination.
만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지.
Guess I could always just use some egos to get her up, or down, I should say. Dominating. Are you up to 10 yet? Yeah, you are. You're above it even. We're gonna have to play 2 turns ahead, I guess. Kind of figures on blue, right? Which is great, because we're going to hit 5 this turn, I think.
만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지.
I mean, it's great, but it doesn't help the trying to get Don Quixote into negative sanity. Oh well.
너도 누군가에겐 아껴졌겠지만
There's 5, which means that she is gonna. Yep, there it is. God, Kosan's cool. 2-shot the frickin' Thor 4 boss. This is why I need hard mode. Make it hard mode, you know. Boo. Oh well. Last one. Anything cool? Kinda. This is worthless, but these 2 might be worth it on their own. Has other stuff that I like. All right. You sold me. And we can take this route.
에고 침식도 양호. 아마도
Dum bum bum bum. I should. Okay, I need to check my. I have something to heal, right? Yeah. Didn't I have lithograph? No. Whatever, I have a healing thing. That's enough.
당신 짝패군요.
Deals barely any damage. Hurts the hell out of her. Actually, she's not a high enough charge to even hurt her with it. That's funny. Wait.
이 정도쯤이야?
Holy cow, it's gonna happen. Because she gave doubles. Magical girl. Hey.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
아르카나 세이버!
Which should bring her to 3. I don't know if this will they're all staggered. It should be a second. Yeah, there's a second wave. So I think that we accomplished it. Yeah, we got her into negative. Now to just keep her there somehow. Honestly. %0 to corrode. Cost 10 sanity. I need to remember what her defense skill is. Right. Rapid chant. Do like that.
눈에 새겨주지. 쓰레기 같은 아르카나 놈들.
달려라 루신한테. 정의는 승리한다.
Stabity.
벌써 끝나가는 거. 차라리
I mean, ooh. Just missed Magical Girl. Sad. Well, they're all dead this turn anyway.
나아가주게.
Just barely can use Kosan. Unnecessary burst.
지키긴 해도 지킬 게 많거든.
Good.
이제 평화가.
I wish -8 was a little bit more minus, but it's okay. It's okay. Quick NDA, just for funsies. Top rope. Needs 2 of 3. 1 of 2, 2 of 3. I think I already have Scuttle. Yep. -14 is not great. We really want, like, you know, -30, -40, but we'll take it. Out of curiosity. Yeah, still 75% to corrode. We don't love that. Damn it, girl, you went positive. I worked so hard to keep you off of that shit. And this is how you repay me. Let's not clash.
날카롭고 정확하게. 사물. 앵화.
Wham, bam, 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 bam. All right.
쓰레기 같은 아르카나 놈들.
She gets stabbed. Very important. Literally everybody is staggered. Unnecessary violence.
뭐가 있으려면
3월.
Damn it, she's gonna Kosan.
자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고.
Yes, I can't complain.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
Let's make sure that one's not clashing. All right. Pew, 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 pew. Crunch. And we're back to positive. God. Not easy. Really? Kosan again already? God damn, girl. Oh, guess that's the end of the fight. Hey, got it for free. That's sick. I got a lot of high tier gifts for free this time. Kind of crazy.
발버둥 칠 수밖에.
Have to do it. Alrighty.
짝 패군요.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은
Try to get a little bit of negative sanity going on her. Nice. Hmm. Dominating. We can go ahead and power counter that. Oh, it's the one that... It's probably already dead, right? Whatever, let's make sure.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은 무엇인가?
Just doing anything we can to bring her sanity down while we can. Might just kill it. Hey, she's negative. That's good at least. Girl, you've been getting real unlucky. Oh, it's all dead. Fine. Not gonna throw. I mean, we're not gonna take it seriously, but we're not gonna throw.
차라리
We let one live. What a mistake. What a blunder.
좋아. 코이.
Did we stagger the head?
이제 본인이 필요치 않아지는가?
39 should work. Yeah, not gonna get there. Unfortunately, just gonna kill it. Oh well.
우리 만나요?
Cancelled Kosan. Yeah, she was unlucky.
너도 누군가에겐 아껴줬겠지만
사랑으로.
Pew pew. And it's dead. Yeah. Well, we'll get hit. Like, we intentionally threw damage, sanity damage at. All right. What do we have? Quite a bit of good stuff. That's not it. Uzippo tempting. But I think not good enough. We'll get that. Can get another DDEDR. Okay, I'll do it. Charge first. Don't screw me. Yeah, okay. That's the charge done. Same thing for sinking. Willing to dump you. Do we need charger sinking more? Probably the charge. At level 3, I mean. Good. Can dump these 3. Or this and then a 2. Okay, fine. Which means that we're going to enhance first. Let's see what we're selling. Gluttony, very rare for me. Pierce, fairly common, but not common enough to make that worth it. This doesn't help where I need it. The healing is nice. Voodoo doll. Steak. Tells me that there's enough that this will be worth it. Grab it. Time to enhance. We start with power you up. We need to power this up at least the once. And I think that it's worth once per enemy per turn. Add an extra sinking. We'll do that a lot naturally. When dealing damage to the attack skill that inflicts blah 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 blah. 2 per turn per identity. Absolutely worth. And once again, just increasing the count. It just boosts us so far. Do the first one. Read the second one. Yep. Once again, we're just doing anything for count. And I guess that'll have to be enough on count. But we will grab sinking. Actually, the sinking one just gives power. Probably not even worth. Probably better off selling this and powering. Well, let's get rid of the 2s. 1. It'll be fine. Oh, we have all of the charged ones. Incidentally, this actually... What is it? 2 extra charge every other turn? Not even? Nah, let's dump that. Let's fuse that. This and this one. Do we get it? Yeah. And I wanted to see... No, not enhanceable. That's fine. We'll go ahead and... sell that. We consider this one. Yep. Not going to be helpful to me. And go ahead and enhance. Final enhance run. Probably another 2 levels is best thing I can do. Could boost charge count a little bit. Can... Yeah, oh no, not enough cost. That'll happen naturally, so... We'll just power this up. And that's as far as we can go. But it's good enough. Alright. Final boss.
자, 판 돌아갑니다.
Never was able to get Queen down. I hate that. But it's correct. You want to be on blue? I see blue coming up, so that's actually fine by me. We're also going to get some sick resonance here.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Everyone has so much charge already. And it just keeps getting more. Thankfully, we finally were able to fix our count issues on syncing. Took literally until floor 5, but you know. Oh, that broke easy. Let's clear out the riffraff real quick. That'll be fine. Yo, have fun, take care of PP7. Good luck, have fun, take care of PP7 Nava. Interesting. Don't even know how to read that.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지. 지킬 게 많.
We kill all the slimes.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 자, 이번은
We actually already have done all of the Valpriga stuff. We are just testing out this team. Number one problem is that I don't have enough envy resonance to keep Dawn negative sanity. Unfortunate for trying to make it a sinking charge team. Will Reindeer Honglu help?
나아진 것 같다. 나도. 그러고 보니까 그 환상체 이제 가호를 내려준 아이가 없어졌지. 다시 관리를 맡겨주실까?
I am your greatest fan.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Like let's if I go to the dispensary. Standard fare, find reindeer. Okay, so that would make our envy significantly more consistent because currently I'm running currently the team is using W Honglu, who doesn't have any envy skills. Guess I could run in short term. I could run her to give me slightly more envy consistency. I don't generally like her as much as Honglu on field, but we all do things that we don't like sometimes. God damn it, gonna have to use multi-crack. I prefer W cleanup for most stuff, just because once you're fairly deep into, you know, once you're playing in Mirror Dungeon with the charge team, you don't need photovoltaics, whatever, and I already have that, and that's a much better skill. Now I'm willing to let that ride. Could trade her out, but I have fun with her. You are necessary and have everything we need. So, weak points in the team, I mean, you're good for sinking. Yeah, we just need to trade you out for somebody that actually has envy resonance, and then start being more aggressive with what we trade out in the shop, which skills we trade out. Because if I can just get lots of envy resonance back and forth, then we can keep her in the negative better. And if we can keep her in the negative better, that will make sinking better. And I did just check. Reindeer has on skill 2, right? Yeah, skill 2 envy. That's common enough to be decent. I actually don't know that much about Reindeer except that he deals damage. Oh, right, and he can attack your team if you're bad. Don't be bad. How does he go crazy? Gain 10 sinking, raise count. Oh, at 5 to 9 charge count. That happens. I see. Just got to be aware of it. But the rest of the stuff is good. And ironically, his skill 3 is good for charge count. But if we're in a team that boosts the charge enough, then doesn't matter. God damn. And he'll be good for sinking. Alright, so that'll boost. Just gotta be careful with his skill 2. Don't let it ride. And then only person without envy is Yusong. I mean, I guess I could... Where's Flower Boy? That should be... what? Season 2? Doesn't fix the problem, so I don't need to worry about it, basically. Okie dokie. Yay, Battle Pass. Alright, but with that... that's... Man, can you believe that, when Valpurgis came out, I did 3 fights, 3 normal dungeons in 1 4-hour stream. Now, to be fair, I went over a little bit, like it was 4 hours and 10 minutes, and I was playing a team that I was very comfortable with, and I literally just chose everything for the sake of speed, so, you know, this and that, this and that. But we're gonna go to here. It's been good times. Let's give Lyra another shout out just because she raided in today. And we are going to be raiding out. Stick around for the raid. It helps both channels a bunch and also makes me and you look cool. I'll be back on Friday for more Limbus. New week. I don't know of anything happening, but, you know, maybe cool stuff. Sweet like honey, sweet like a sunny day. Don't actually know who we're gonna raid right now. I'd take a suggestion if you have one. Karna doing art. I actually have no idea where Ray should go. We'll raid Ty. It's been long enough. And we like supporting friends. Good as any. Looks like they're playing Yakuza, which, you know, people do love Yakuza. And yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Night. Love you.